Hello, welcome to Tales from the Forgotten Troupe. We are back with more Sad Vampire Boyfriend after last week's lovely little bonus episode in the cooking class. So a few things before we get started, and the question I would like all of you to think about while I'm going through announcements. What is your character's favorite book? So while you mull that over, just another reminder that it is still September. It's going on for a few more days. So just there's a handful of time left to become one of Tori's subs, and then it's gone forever. You can never be one of Tori's subs again. If you are watching the VOD on YouTube, you can join us live on Twitch every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We send out reminders on our Twitter and Discord. So if you're not there, what are you doing with your life? Come chat and have fun with us. We're also doing a community challenge. If we reach 30,000 blood drive credits, we will do a bonus episode of Sad Vampire Boyfriend that has dragons.
Yes! To me, what?
We bullied
so
Charlie
excited.
into this.
I've been attacked.
Oh,
Nobody feels bad for you.
man, please.
No one ever
everyone.
feels bad for me.
No, I know. Well, now I feel bad for you. Jeez.
I don't. It's fine. You'll live.
Will I? Will I?
We'll
I think
see.
it might be physically painful.
No spoilers.
Well, there can't. How can there be spoilers when we haven't even done it yet?
If you live or die is a spoiler.
Oh.
Who tells my story?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. That concludes my announcements. So super quick and concise this week. So let's start with Lee. If you would like to introduce yourself, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what Vlad's favorite book is.
That is a hard question. I'm Lee Baldwin. I'm playing Vladimir. Last name to be determined or discovered. Favorite book. I think considering how long he's been around, he has like phases of different books that he gets really into. But if you would ask him today, right now, a book that he keeps going back to is Pride and Prejudice.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Hmm.
Remick.
Hello, I'm Remick. I'm Rem of the Realm on most social media, and I'm playing Aurelio. Aurelio's favorite book, Lee actually stole mine. I was going to say Pride and Prejudice, but
It was meant to be.
It can still be.
it could still be. But I'm going to say...
Maybe there's a reason Vlad likes it so much.
Maybe, yeah. I'm going to say I'm deeply torn between Pride and Prejudice and A Tale of Two Cities and The Count of Monte Cristo. So it's a three-way
Count of
tie.
Monte Cristo.
Count of Monte Cristo is a good one.
Okay. And Jenna.
All right, so it's kind of a tie between Frankenstein and Carmilla.
Interesting. The first science fiction. It's wonderful.
Did Amarantha watch the Carmilla YouTube vlog web series?
I'm gonna say yes, but Jenna has not. So don't ask me about it.
Definitely did.
That tracks. It's very good. I'll
Yeah.
link you to it because it is
I'll
probably still
watch it.
better.
I was going to say you have new homework.
Yeah,
New
I'll watch
homework.
it. I will legitimately, because I'm almost done with what we do in the shadows.
Yes. Oh my god. But no, Carmilla is very good. The web series is very, very good.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll link you.
Okay.
Just
Meanwhile, I've just been binging YouTube videos in my spare time.
I've been
It's
watching a
fine.
lot of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, which is a very good British TV show, game show, but yes, it doesn't require a lot of thinking, so that's why I've been watching it a lot during my stressful time.
I'm just desperately trying to catch up on Critical Role so I can participate in the drama.
It's fair. It's very important.
Yeah, I have to know what happens.
Is it though?
But it's important to Remick, so you know.
It's important to me.
Now it's important to me.
Mhm.
I did also get to see Matt Mercer say the word cunt on stream, which made me laugh a lot. I don't know why.
If you want, when I see him at Gamehole Con, I'll just ask him if I can videotape him saying cunt for you.
Please don't. I'm sorry. Please
My
don't.
friend
Remick
Remick is really
cunt.
obsessed with you saying the word cunt.
Please don't. I
You
can't
could
think of
literally-
a worse thing.
You could literally just clip this part of the episode. And
Show it to Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Very important to my friend. No.
Now immortalized on the internet.
There you go.
If Matt Mercer watches this, it's worth it. I don't care. Sorry, Remick, I will throw you under the bus if Matt Mercer fangirls are stream.
Maybe one day.
I
don't know.
love you, but
Maybe
I will
someday.
throw you under the bus.
I don't know how much he pays attention to games outside of D&D.
I don't think so, but well, Pathfinder, they played Pathfinder.
Yeah.
That's true.
They played Monster Hearts, I want to say.
They did Honey Heist too.
Everyone does Honey Heist.
Honey Heist is over. Everyone does Honey Heist.
Everybody knows Honey
Me
Heist.
too,
You know
right?
what everyone
That's
doesn't
why we're
know?
being all hipster by playing Sad
I
Vampire
was gonna say,
Boyfriend.
you want to know what people don't know? It's Sad Vampire Boyfriend.
Flawless segue.
And they should, because it's amazing.
It
So
is.
good.
And we're amazing.
We're all too
Very
invested in this, and I don't know if it'll ever end.
We're never gonna play
It'll-
another game.
Yeah.
We better play another game. I spent too much money on TTRPG books. Not play another game.
Well, this one costs money. We're just really getting that $5.
This one
Yes,
was
true.
totally free, actually, I think.
I paid like
Not
$2
for me.
for it though.
Yeah,
Oh, was
yeah.
it? Was it
yeah.
supposed to be? It could be.
It's
free?
pay what you
I paid
want,
money.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
paid
pay
money
what you
for it.
want.
I'm trying to be nice and supporting indie developers.
Yes. I mean,
I
I
think I
also
gave them like
tipped
10.
him, but yeah.
Yeah.
For a game we've gotten so much enjoyment and shenanigans out of, it feels worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So last time.
Last time.
Before the cooking episode.
Oh, okay. Right.
Before the garlic battle and the saladine contest of 2022. Yesterday.
Reign supreme. I will not give
Before
up
you met
the
Denise.
belts.
MVP Denise.
Denise.
Before you met Denise, you did some shopping to get ready for the Red Veil, which went interestingly.
Oh,
It went as well as it could.
It did.
Amarantha
It's
purposely shoved Aurelio off to Vlad. It was like, I can't do it.
A decision
Michael, I
you've come to
didn't-
regret.
Yeah.
When
They
you
won't be
walked out with more
responsible.
cravats and
Yeah,
corduroy
It happened.
It's fine.
Corduroy's coming back.
No, we'll only bring corduroy back if we need to figure out how many blood credits. But
A community challenge to bring corduroy back.
Yes.
Challenge. Bring corduroy back.
corduroy and cravats. That's what we're gonna call our haberdashery. That way.
Corduroy cravats. I got it. I'm gonna sew him a
It'd be very
corduroy
heavy
cravat.
fabric.
Mixed media cravat.
For 10,000 blood drive credit.
It's got to be more than that.
Okay, 20.
No,
1
I'm
million
making one
blood
already,
drive.
man.
50,000.
It's too
late. It's too late.
I'm gonna wear it next stream.
God damn it.
Yes. Okay. But after your shopping, Amarantha and Vlad had a very frank discussion about
We tried.
what you tried, about what you were hoping to do
Blood tried.
at the club and the best way to accomplish your objectives. Things were said. I'm not sure any decisions were actually made, though.
Nope. We were never on the same page at all.
Yeah, and then
and we
you-
both just walked away deciding we're going to do
Yep.
what we want.
Yep.
Well, that was a big waste of time.
So
Good thing I've got so much.
that happened. We can pick up after that, Vlad needs to go change
Mhm.
before the club.
Mhm.
So, are you bringing Aurelia with you?
Sure.
All right.
Take Aurelia with
Woo,
me.
woo.
I'll pick out the cravats.
Okay. Yeah, he can come with me and we'll get changed, and I guess Amarantha and is going to like take Tori.
Yep, I'm going with Tori.
Okay.
Yep.
I did want to ask a couple questions, Charlie.
Okay.
Before we get to the club, so that I know what I'm looking for. What does the anarchists they're like a really new group as far as Vlad knows? This is all gonna be through Vlad. Like what would he know about this?
I mean,
Does he know
the
anything?
grand timeline of things in the history of vampirism, yes, the
Quite a
anarchists
long one.
are relatively new.
They've only been around for 100 years.
They've not it's not like they've just like sprung up within the past year or anything.
Mhm.
But I mean, yeah, there's kind of always been groups of people who groups of vampires who are not happy with the situation and want to make things better. So
Okay. And what's the situation then? What's the status quo typically?
definitely there's a huge hierarchy and sort of power structure where the older vampires tend to demand respect and all that bullshit and stuff. Kind of similar.
Boomers
How dare
versus
they.
millennials vampire.
Yeah. It's basically boomers versus millennials.
Vampire edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a
Okay.
boomer, Vlad.
You're
beyond that.
I mean,
He's
you're
beyond boomer.
I think
He's
Aurelia
way
might
older
actually
than that.
also be a boomer.
Aurelio's like Gen X, maybe.
Oh, he's like, I don't even want to be a part of this.
Yeah, I'm not associated with either of
I
you.
just want to wear cravats and bring corduroy back. Okay?
I mean, we did establish in like the first episode that you were a modern, forward-thinking vampire. So
no, definitely.
even though you're old,
he stays out of the whole hierarchy because hierarchies
Also
fall,
Gen X.
and he doesn't want to deal with that. So the thing that Morin said about vampires and humans should be living separately and stuff and not to get too close, so that would be more like the status quo thing.
yeah.
Okay, so we can assume that we can guess that he might not be an anarchist then. So okay, that tells me a little
Who?
bit.
Vlad?
No, Morin.
Morin.
Oh,
Morin.
No, he's a dragon. He's with the dragon.
Excuse me, Morin is not.
Look, man, I
He's
don't have
not
any
a
background
dragon.
knowledge. This
He's
is
a
what I'm trying to
minion
do.
of the Dragon King.
No, he
Henchman
wishes
at
he should be
best.
so lucky.
He's a henchman of the Dragon King.
Absolutely not.
Hans? I don't know. Lackey? Is
He's a
Lackey
low
low
level-
enough for you? Is he a lackey?
He's a low-level mafia goon.
Yeah, bottom of the barrel.
Okay, so
Probably not the bottom of the barrel, but
Probably like under the bottom of the barrel.
mm,
Under the garlic barrel.
I'm not going to reveal the power structure just yet.
Kill me!
so would he know if like vampires are pretty common with like the authorities around here, like the cops
Oh, yeah.
and the dean? Is that like everyone, or is it
Mm.
very secret? Is it like known that there's a lot of vampires in these structures, or
I mean, it's not everyone. There are humans mixed in there, but it is not uncommon for them to want to be in positions of power to protect their interests and influence how things operate.
And
All
the
cops
time
are
comes great
vampires. It's a weird
megalomania.
energy, but
With age comes megalomania.
yeah.
Either you're self-loathing or a megalomaniac. There's really no in between. after a few centuries, you know?
Why choose one?
Self-loathing megalomania.
Why
All the
choose
best
one
of
when you
both.
can have them all?
They're both fake.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's all my questions. Thank you.
Okay. The two of you can head back to your apartment. Do
Okay.
what you would like.
And go to the studio. I'm gonna ask Aurelio. So, what did you think of the comments that were made by Morin? I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to you about all that.
Just that we shouldn't be hanging around with humans and. I mean, I think that he's thinking about this a little bit too much. It seems like he really, I don't know. He seems like a nosy person who's a little too invested in other people's business. I'm not inclined to agree. I think what is the point of living this long if you don't socialize with the people and there's no point living forever if you're just going to stay aloof and removed from it all. So
You don't
I
think
don't know.
that hanging out with other vampires would be a better choice?
I'm sure there are some. Michael and you and I, we seem to be of a similar sort of disposition on these things. But largely, when I have interacted with the broader vampiric community in the past, there's a lot of pretentious, aloof people who just don't really give a shit about anything. And it's annoying to talk to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I'd rather hang out with the humans most of the time.
You aren't worried about them finding out about you?
I mean, Mikhail and I have a pretty good system. I think we're pretty good at keeping that under wraps.
That's good.
Morin seemed to just be posturing. I mean, I'm still not convinced that he posed any kind of actual threat.
No, maybe not him himself, but if he causes enough upset, certainly things could happen. I don't like that he knows where you live already.
Yeah, that's not ideal, to be sure. Yeah. What about you? Do you wish you were hanging around with more of the vampire community, or?
No.
No. Yeah.
I talk to all of the people that I wish to talk to. I really am.
Yeah, I think so. For me as well.
And go get changed and go into the flat. It's immaculate, well organized, simple, very minimalistic design.
And where is your cravat rack?
Yeah, he'll let you into the closet. There's no problem. Aurelio back there. But yeah, there's a door in the back. That's where the bathroom and his closet and everything is. And usually that stays locked, but he'll let you in. And there's a huge walk-in closet with drawers. He opens the drawer and there's ties and cravats and ascots and
yes,
all sorts of wonderful, neck pieces. He's got a whole drawer full of watches and he picks one out.
It's like Amaranth's closet, but the mint version.
Yeah, it's just a mirror version of Amarantha.
The mirror universe.
A broodier 700-year-old Amarantha in guy form.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's just a big, nice wooden box in the corner too. Huh?
Yeah, convenient. Wonder what's in there.
Wonder what that's for.
Wonder what that is. Yeah. I'll rifle through though whatever the selection of cravats and ties and things. Yeah, I'll pick one out that matches Vlad's outfit.
Oh, you're not gonna pick a chartreuse one?
No, that's Mikhail's favorite.
He doesn't
color
have a chartreuse one.
They're all dark colors and jewel tones.
No, there's a couple pinks and blues.
Yeah, and, lavender or
yeah, there's lavender.
Yeah,
there's some nice ones.
No,
But-
Mikhail would be upset if you wore chartreuse. That's his thing.
I'm not gonna wear his color.
I will burn anything that is chartreuse that comes in our house.
No.
The real reason you're not allowed in Michael's room is you
I'll
just
burn
burn
it.
everything.
All of the chartreuse shit that is in common areas disappears. They never find it again. It's buried next to the corpses in the yard.
Okay. Yeah, he has like a black button up. It's very like a casual one though. It's not like a dress shirt. It's got pockets on the chest and French dots on it, white French dots, and some black jeans and sensible boots.
Yeah, monochrome.
And a
good.
cravat.
Yeah, and a cravat, probably like a dark color or like something that's just a little off white, like to accent the
Okay. Wonderful.
Here, I think this would go nicely with your outfit.
Thank you. I'll go meet up with the rest of them.
Hey. After they left the apartment, what are Amarantha and Tori doing?
We're going to the pharmacy. It was really nice.
Some
of-
Tylenol.
No.
They're gonna kind of
We're,
Tylenol and Gatorade, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Electrolytes,
We're gonna
yeah.
hydrate later. Electrolytes is important.
Mhm.
No, Amarantha just is telling Tori, Michael was nice enough to confirm for me that silver is not ideal for vampires. So we're gonna go pick up some colloidal silver and put it in little spray bottles, and now we have vampire mace.
So rude.
That sounds like totally legit. Like, please test that first.
Oh, no, if anybody gets handsy at the club, I totally intend to.
Please, I need to see this.
Don't you want to test it before you're in danger?
Like, that's what the stakes are for.
Yeah. Oh, and while you were gone, you were crafting stakes to put on our high heels, like, wooden stakes for our stiletto boots, Just
Yep.
drop kick vampires to death.
That's like definitely how that works. Sure.
Oh man.
And little sticks for our hair, I don't know what you were doing, but
Yeah.
anyways, yeah.
Okay. I don't know who do you think would get to the club first?
It might be a toss-up because they're fast.
Yes, we have vampire speed.
But we were not.
We just
doing
go in the
anything as
broad.
involved as getting dressed.
Vladimir is always very
Never
punctual.
arrive at a club when it's still early. Rule of thumb.
We're there at like 8
Probably
p.m.
them because then we're taking our time.
God.
Okay.
We're taking our time then.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go
We'll
meet
go
up with
first.
Linda and Stacy too. Yep.
So we gotta go find them.
Are you meeting
Uh,
Linda and Stacy at the club?
Yeah, probably outside.
On the way to meeting them, Tori's just like, you find the most interesting people.
Uh-huh. I sure do.
Like, I know we pretend to be dumb, but they actually are, I think, as far as I can tell. It's
Yeah.
kind of painful.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anyways, we can
Ah.
always push them into the line of fire if needed.
The girls or the guys?
Yes.
You're right. Well, I'm just saying, I think that, they wouldn't make great sires because as far as I can tell, Aurelio is kind of an enabler and Michael has serious self-control issues. But, easily manipulated.
Like, that's definitely one way to put it.
Not okay.
Probably like confirm that turning somebody into a vampire doesn't confer any sort of control over them, because like I don't want to be doing the bidding of someone who like wears chartreuse. That's like a terrible idea.
Look, Aurelia wouldn't be terrible as a sire. Like the whole enabling thing, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna
Tori,
kill
I love
her.
you to death. You're gonna slaughter
Shit
half
about
this
my
town
boy.
if we don't get you under control. So, and Aurelio is just an enabler, so he'll just clean up all the bodies.
A nice thing.
It is a
You
nice
need that when you first turn.
Well, yes, but you also
You need
need
someone on
somebody
your
to fucking
side.
put you in your place and get your shit under control. Otherwise, you spend a century just slaughtering everybody, and then there'll be no humans left. And
Worked
I
out.
invite
might
you
be
to live in my
awesome.
house. I buy food for you. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Enabler. You're enabling Tori's egging habits.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't think you could kill enough people to eliminate the supply of humans, because like
I know.
then every time you turn a vampire, there wouldn't be people left.
Right, exactly.
You need to
You can't eat another
sustain a
vampire.
correct ratio of like predator to prey,
I know.
or the entire like ecological system will collapse. That's how
Absolutely.
it works.
Absolutely. Let's keep this level of logic going though, like when we do turn though. Because I just, you know.
I remember this
I mean,
conversation.
look,
You also
widespread murder
really
could
like
like
hitting
totally
people,
be really fun, but
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna point you towards, you know, like the White House and Washington D.C. If you're gonna go on a murder spree, at least we
That
can.
way.
At least we can
Go
make the
on.
country better.
This is why you failed ethics.
I mean, like, I like the sound of President Amarantha.
I love it.
I
And
mean,
VP
he probably wouldn't be
Tory.
a president anymore, because that's like a non-peaceful power transfer into what would probably be like a totalitarian dictatorship. But like, I'm here for it.
Men have been ruling this world for how long? And look at how fucked it is. Really, we should just take it away from them. They can't do anything right.
That definitely sounds like it would work.
Someday. Hashtag goals.
You're not talking enabler.
Oh, Tori just completely enables Amarantha.
Tori wants a front seat to chaos.
Tori
Yes.
loves chaos. And Amarantha is chaos. Well, I mean, what was your perception of Vlad?
Dish.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know what's up his ass, but
Right?
it's huge.
Or what needs
you
to
like
his
to
ass,
know.
whatever.
Like, replace it with something more fun. Anyway, he seems like really uptight, but like
Mhm.
he doesn't seem evil or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's pretty self-loathing. I threw a blood bag at him and well,
What?
not a real blood
Like
bag.
in like a water balloon way, or
no. As in catch, it's a snack. And he
so like not in like a carry at prom way.
no. No, it's not prom season, so I'm not, you know. Blood bagging people. No.
You like threw the artificial blood at him.
Yep. And
What
it
did he
looks
do?
like blood. Oh, it was like the plague. He avoided it.
Wonder
And
how
then
he's
he
alive.
said, and then he said he only feeds once a year, and I thought that was super sus. You know, like how could you sustain yourself on like?
I don't know, like maybe vampire biology is like different or something.
Yeah. Maybe we should catch one and study them.
Really, run away.
Like
You're
a
staying at my
bad
house
one.
now.
Like a bad one, you know? Like because
There's a tripwire and the bait is just a cravat.
We made these sweet vampire boys, and you're just
And we made these terrifying human women.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Yep, that tracks.
They're fucking scary.
Like, there's a lot of logistics that would like go into that. We would need to get an estimation for like how strong vampires actually are to get like the correct material to tie one up.
Silver.
Like if you want to figure out
silver
biology,
chains,
that's, like,
sweetie. We need silver chains.
that works. You probably also need a bunch of like silver knives or whatever, because if you're gonna do some sort of vivisection to figure out vampire biology,
Good
that's
point.
kind of just
I'll put that on the shopping list.
like that works for me. Probably like also get somebody who knows something about biology. That's not me.
I know a little about biology, you know.
Have you like ever dissected a corpse?
No, absolutely not. That sounds icky.
Gross. Time to go make friends
Sure,
with a
we can find
biology
somebody
major.
though, like, you know.
Like, let's table it for now until we can
What
like
if
be in
we
a
can
position
just
where we can actually figure this
Sure.
out.
I'm wondering if we can't manipulate Vlad into telling us what we want to know.
It's possible. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's really lonely.
He's
Maybe
coming
he just
back to
wants
the
friends.
flat afterwards to drink rosé with us. I think his plan is to seduce me into telling him something. I don't know what he wants, but
So like you're just gonna like Uno reverse seduce him.
You've fallen into my trap card.
You've activated my trap card. Reverse seduction.
wait, it
You
sounds
summon
like a fun
blue eyes,
time.
white dragon.
God,
Oh,
But,
God, there are dragons.
there were dragons. And
I play Pot
No.
of Greed, which lets me get 2 pieces of information.
A dark magician.
I'm sorry. We've derailed your conversation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I think that his plan, because I was talking circles around him and he was getting very frustrated with me. It was quite hilarious. I wish you would have been there. It was so funny. It's my
I would
favorite
totally
thing
love
was
to
to
see
needle
that.
needle uptight people, you know.
Well, like when he attempts to seduce you with like wine or whatever tonight, I'll keep an eye on it. Should be funny.
Tori's
Tori's just sitting in the corner.
Tori is like internally like, I don't believe this narrative, but I'm willing to believe this narrative because it's funny.
I'm gonna see
Yes.
what happens.
So good.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll play by ear, you know.
Like, if you need to borrow like any of my BDSM stuff, let me know.
Sure.
Just like clean it after.
Obviously. And so I assume that we're going to be doing our colonial silver bullshit in the bathroom and then going to the club.
All right. You can do that. Meanwhile, Vlad and Aurelio reach the Red Veil first. And it's
2 boys going to the club.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's already a bit of a line out front.
Great.
But it's not like at a standstill, you know, it's moving at a pretty good pace, so you can line up and
The sun's down at this point, right?
yeah.
He doesn't have to bring his parasol with.
Yeah.
We
I
do
know,
not
the
go to
sun
the club if
has-
the sun is up. That is way too
Oh, no.
early.
So
Way
I'm
too
just
fucking
picturing you
early.
rolling into the club with a parasol. Vibes.
Parasol
It's
and
a statement.
cravat.
Just
It's a
vibes.
statement.
Yes.
It is a statement.
Him having to like close it outside.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Super
Wait,
slick now.
Let me under the awning.
Yeah. Like slink into the entrance.
But you can get inside and it's pretty full in here. A lot of people already at the bar trying to get drinks. The dance floor is filled with people. There's lots of colorful lights and everything, changing color along with the music. And yeah, you pretty much have free reign of the club. You can see that the owner, as per usual, is behind the bar, filling drinks.
Do we know their name?
The dean.
The dean. It's the dean.
That's his name, though.
dean.
His legal name, the dean.
No, his first name is the last name. G.
Dean.
Her name is Alexandra Ruby. She has long black hair, kind of pulled back, is wearing a red corset, and is wheeling around behind the bar in her wheelchair, mixing up drinks.
And you said she's human, but had sort of tapped into this market of vampires.
Very entrepreneurial.
Yep.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
smart and
She
observant
Very
lady.
smart.
She doesn't
Crafty.
know all the details, but she knows, she has an idea of some of the things that are going on
Mhm.
from time to time.
I kind of imagine that there has to be either like a second level or like a long hallway of back rooms where like
There's
sometimes
definitely
there
private
is-
rooms.
There are 2 other levels. So there's
some painting couches.
like on the
and
main
private areas.
floor. On
Yeah.
the main floor, you have the dance floor. You have a couple of tables, booths along the walls if you want to sit down. The bar, the dance floor, the bathrooms, gender neutral bathrooms. You have the second floor, which is some like nicer private rooms. So kind of like if you imagine what karaoke rooms look like, it's that setup but without the karaoke. So you have
there's no
the-
karaoke.
I mean, you can sing
Really?
if you want.
It's on Thursday nights.
You
Yeah.
can make up your own karaoke up in there, those rooms, but the music that is played on the main floor is filtered through speakers into those rooms. Much quieter, so you don't, aren't totally
Let's
deafened
go there.
in those spaces. And then there is also a basement, which is a large, like more open area with more like dim lighting and other couches and everything. And it's a more personal space to go to socialize if you don't want to be on the main floor or on the dance floor, but it's not as secluded as the second floor.
Yeah, it's still public if that's what you're into.
Why would you come here otherwise?
Yeah.
The point is to see and be seen.
But yeah, there's lots of people having fun, dancing, getting drinks.
Is there like, okay, so Vlad's gonna go over to the bar, and is there like a special code for ordering like the vampire drinks for Aurelio? You get like a tequila sunset or something like that.
They don't have vampire drinks.
Romanian
I don't
sunset.
think. The
Why
people
would
are
they?
the drinks.
You get a little, take the edge off so you can,
The humans are
A
the
blood
drinks.
light.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, a little
Blood
blood
Light.
light.
Blood light.
They do not have the cran apple juice. That's
Okay,
a
They
yes.
don't have
question.
cran apple juice,
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't have the
That's
prepackaged
why
cran
Aurelio
apple
brings
juice.
his own.
Oh, it's on tap.
It's on tap, yeah.
It's on tap.
Literally
Oh,
anywhere.
God.
You have
in
to
the
tap it
dance
yourself,
floor.
though.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
have
there's
to tap
someone
it
sitting
yourself.
under the counter.
You gotta tap
It's
that back.
BYOB. It's BYOB.
This one's out.
You gotta find your own bag to tap.
Yep. Sure.
Oh no.
So, but you can get regular drinks if you would like.
Yeah, I'll get a drink.
I'll have a whiskey sour.
Vodka cranberry.
Yeah.
uh, Alexander can get those fixed up for you and passes them along. You watch as another young man kind of stumbles over to the bar and calls out an order, and he's wearing like a longer like leather skirt and like a fishnet shirt.
Like
Is it
Aurelio
Michael?
almost bought
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, it's Michael.
You get Michael to wear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Found
You're
him.
like, that's not European.
It's basically knitwear, so it's a sweater.
It's a summer sweater.
In a way.
Ventilation.
nodded, knitted.
Yeah. But he grabs a shot, downs it, and just kind of like slams the glass down, and then makes his way back into the crowd. So, what do you want to do?
I'm looking for familiar faces. Is there anyone that I recognize?
Is Morin here?
That depends. I mean,
Let's
how?
go.
I mean, what would constitute a familiar face for Vlad? Is it someone that he's got like a close relationship with?
question.
Is it just people he's seen before?
I guess people that he's seen that he knows are like younger, newer to the vampiric world, stuff like that. Because we're here to look for anarchists, I guess. I don't really know how we ended up here, honestly.
A series of strange occurrences. That's how.
Yeah.
So he's just doing his best, man. No. What do we?
People.
I wanted to go to the graveyard. This place sucks.
That's the
Not in the
after
good way.
With his dreary, broody ass.
Okay.
So yeah, he's looking for anyone that he
want
doesn't
ghost
necessarily.
friends.
They're quiet. Anyone that he recognizes. I don't think he has like a super close relationship with anyone around here. So
Okay.
At all. Anywhere.
he's passing relationships and just hi. At the local vampire club.
At the monthly meetings
Just
that they
polite
I
have.
see them once a year.
Hello.
Christmas parties.
I'd say you probably notice like a group of 2 to 3 younger vampires who are currently standing over near a wall, like chatting with each other.
Okay.
On the periphery of the room.
Okay. Really, what are you here for tonight? What would you like to find out?
Why did we come here?
Why did we come here?
Remind me real quick, what the fuck are we doing?
What the fuck is up with that? I think really
plan
just
here?
to get a sense of like if anyone in the community has heard of any strange occurrences or anyone who might know anything about the anarchist group or the vandalism at the dean's office, or I just to pick up any rumors or gossip, anything like that, I think.
Okay. That's easy enough. So who do you think we should speak to? He's kind of like looking over at the other 3 vampires, but he's reluctant to go talk to anyone.
I mean, it's a little crowded already. There's like a lot of people in here. This is why I wanted to come before 8 p.m. But like,
We blend in a little bit better now.
Absolutely not go to the club before 8 p.m.
Well, there probably wouldn't be enough people if we came so early.
I guess maybe start on the outskirts and work our way in. Less intimidating that way.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess we can make our way over to the younger group. Oh gosh, I have no idea how Vlad would approach this situation. He usually wouldn't, so he just wouldn't do this.
So what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hello,
I
fellow
think
children.
Aurelio, given the slightest moment of hesitation on Vlad's part, would just be like, "Hello, friends. How are we doing tonight?"
Come in peace.
We come in peace.
Not this character.
We are not aliens.
We're all enjoying the club and the establishment. Yes.
They stop their conversation and look over at the 2 of you, and this girl just nods. Says, "Yeah, it's a nice night. Did you need something?"
Wink at her. Wink at her.
No, just wanted to come and say hello and meet some new people. I'm Aurelio. This is Vladimir.
We're new to the area.
Are you?
Terrible. Not that new, but I don't socialize as much anymore, so may as well be a new face.
Have we met?
Have you met the woman you're talking to?
Mm-hmm. No, he's asking her. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a one-night stand
okay.
with her like 3 months ago.
God no.
Oh.
Never
No,
called her.
I don't think so, but it's not. People usually don't approach us like this.
No, I know. That's why I don't come out here. Like, no one actually wants to socialize. Everyone just wants to like get really, really close and then wiggle around a bit. Like, the second I said that, I lost it.
I suppose that's one way to put it. Yeah.
This is a
What
mistake.
have I done?
I think you're talking about a different wiggling than some other people might be talking about.
Maybe. But what about you? What are your names?
I'm Nadia.
Nadia. A pleasure to meet you. He like takes Nadia's hand and like kisses the back of her.
Oh, look at him trying to romance the vampire girl.
She's just kind of like, uh-huh.
Ooh. You're not her type.
Getting flashbacks
Maybe
to all
have
the
to get-
weird interaction
What a
I've had with
surprise.
folks.
Yeah, what a shock, really.
Throw Tori at her. Tori. You want the opposite of Aurelio.
Well, opposites attract. Huh?
We know, Aurelio.
Yeah.
No.
Wait for it.
Well, if that's all you needed, she's kind of like tries ushering her friends
He's like, he's
away.
so
Oh goodness.
fine.
Okay.
Did they seem like they were vampires, or we
are
probably didn't even?
They're
No.
vampires.
They're
Vampires?
vampires.
Yeah, that's why
Oh, okay.
Vlad picked him out. That ship has sailed. Never mind.
They'll-
These
I'll-
boys have never played it cool in their whole lives.
Never.
Oh.
Well, this is why.
Tori and
I don't come here.
Amaranth to save the day.
All right, Vlad's just gonna be like, okay, let's just go sit at the bar.
Let's get,
We'll listen.
let's get some shots.
I would like to slink into the shadows and listen.
Okay, like watch unseen from the shadows.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Whatever it was called.
Would you like to spend 1 angst or 3 to do it safely?
I'll spend 1 angst because we haven't been doing fun enough stuff yet. Let's do some fun
Ooh.
things. Let's get bugged.
Okay.
Consequences.
Yes, yes, yes.
We love those on this stream.
So,
They do, it's bad.
what
Gluttons for consequences.
what are you trying to accomplish? Like, what information are you trying to gather?
Just what Aurelio mentioned earlier. So he's listening for anybody talking about newer age, anyone talking about the vandalism that happened or the break-in, any of information that we've already have, but more details on it. And see if he can slip into one of those conversations once it comes up.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, you're moving around, kind of listening to the flow of conversation. A lot of it is just trivial stuff to start with. And thankfully, thanks to your advanced
vampire
hearing,
ears.
your
Yeah.
vampire hearing, your boosted ears, you
We got big bad ears. We can hear everything.
I'd like to use echolocate.
Oh gosh. You pick up some very quiet conversation from these two individuals They're kind of like have their heads together, each with a beer glass in hand, and one of them says, "Meeting's starting soon, right? I mean, yeah, we should probably get going. Really don't want to be late for this one. Yeah, I know. Let's go." And then they move away from the
followed them.
barn. Okay.
How long does slinking into the shadows work for? Is it 10 rounds? Like, how long do I have?
It's rules don't say.
Okay.
But you did
Use your judgment.
only spend one angst. So
They're gonna notice you.
as you're following them through the crowd, are you walking side by side, or Vlad, are you like taking the lead?
We're in arms. I'll take the lead. Serena was the one that was listening.
Okay. You follow them through the crowd and get towards the back where the stairs are that lead up to the second floor and to the basement.
Mhm.
And these two people are heading towards the stairs to go down into the basement. And as they do so, Aurelio, you feel a hand kind of grip your shoulder. And this voice says, "Are you lost?"
Hello. No, not lost. Just heading to an important rendezvous.
No, God,
Hey, that's pretty interesting because I don't.
you're not on the list. bro.
You don't look familiar. We haven't seen you before.
No, I just I heard about it from some friends. Thought it sounded relevant to my interest. Thought I would check it out.
Really? What'd they say?
That it was very important and very. Mm,
Somewhere else, Tori and Amarantha are just like, I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, we're
I
like,
don't know why.
bad feeling.
Ooh, maybe we should have gotten there before that.
Maybe. Important and revolutionary, like really a way to affect
Oh,
change.
goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it. That's
So-
it.
all right
Well-
then.
Aurelio will miss you when you're gone.
They said
Bye.
You said that they said they're going to a feeding, right?
A meeting.
Meeting. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, isn't this like a pretty normal thing around here?
Meeting, not
A
feeding.
meeting. Okay.
Yes. I think this guy just nods and uses his grip on Aurelia's shoulder to kind of push him forward, and then puts his other hand on Vlad's shoulder.
Yeah.
And says, "Well, if you're so interested, then why don't you come with me?" And he directs you down the stairs towards the basement, where those other two
Yeah.
individuals went.
This is
Oh,
gonna kind
sure,
of like
sure.
it's you don't. I'll follow. Don't
Yeah.
touch.
Don't
Not
touch.
necessary.
The goods.
Is he a vampire?
Mm,
I think it is necessary.
out
His
of the
nails
frying
dig
pan.
in a little bit. But he walks you down the stairs and into the basement. Before we see what happens, I'd say around this time, probably Amarantha and Tori are arriving
Mhm.
at the club.
So I have a question. So like Amarantha and Tori are like regulars, like weekly there, right? Like we probably know the bouncer, right? Like
Probably.
have a
Amarantha would
VIP.
make a point to like be very good to the bouncer. Like not like hit on him or anything, but like be, you know,
Like,
friendly.
hey, how's it going?
Likeable. Here's
Slow night."
$50.
Mhm.
Aha, yeah. You know,
The only language
Okay.
she speaks.
it's an important one.
A lot of people speak it.
That's true.
Okay.
But yeah, so if that's the case, then she's gonna try to go to the front of the line. Just
Bold.
yeah. Mhm. I mean, if she finds Linda and Stacy on the way, like they're in line, she'll, like,
Yeah, you probably pick them up. They're probably near the back and
Yeah.
swing around and grab them. They're just like, oh hey,
hey, come here.
okay. And they follow you, and you can get to the front of the line.
Mhm.
Let's say the balancer's name is David.
Hi, David. How are you?
Oh, Amarantha, you're a bit earlier than normal.
Yeah. The pre-party was really lame. Like lamer than normal. You know.
Yeah.
Fair.
Called out.
I don't know if he's married, but how are the wife and kids? Whatever.
Oh, they're doing good. You know, Jessie had her last softball tournament last weekend.
Ooh.
When-
Did they win?
They did.
Oh,
You know,
that's
they've been-
so awesome.
She's been working really hard, like trying to get her batting skills up to speed, and it just finally like really paid off.
Well, I love that your job lets you go to all her games. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and even so, like working nights. I mean, it was rough in the beginning because having to leave all
Yeah.
like the night stuff and the early
Mhm.
baby days to the wife. I felt kind of
Mhm.
guilty about it, but now like if there's school things or whatever,
Yeah.
I can go to Dad's Day and
Yeah.
like volunteer on their field trips.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, you'll have to buy her a nice gift for me, and she'll give him $100 bill, and then be like, "Do you know if any of the she doesn't know what to buy a little girl."
Yeah, I mean, she'll probably be outgrowing her cleats before next season, so
Yeah, we'll buy her some new cleats. Yeah, can we,
yeah, totally. And he like steps to the side and like waves you through. And says, oh, these two with you as well?
Yep. This is
Alright.
Linda and Stacy. They're some friends from school.
They're both like, hi. And he just nods and waves them inside. There are obviously like a few grumbles from the people at the front of the line, but he just like
Amarantha just turns around and
This
blows them a
bitch every
kiss.
week.
Every fucking week.
God.
You've made some enemies.
The crowd will remember this.
Maybe.
And a new threat has been uncovered.
The big bad of this
It's the
campaign.
crowd
It's the
waiting to get on
mob.
the club.
Everyone was pissed off.
As a bisexual,
mean, that's
I have
dangerous,
no
you know?
platonic friends. Everybody's prey.
But the four of you can get inside.
Yep, we go inside. And just walks through the middle of the club like she owns it. Goes up to the bar to make nicey with Alexandra and get some drinks.
Yeah. You can get whatever you'd like, basically, and she'll mix it up for you.
Yep. Yeah, whatever Tori, Linda, Stacy want. Amarantha will buy the first round.
Okay. Yeah, they'll Linda and Stacy will definitely take at least a first shot of tequila.
Oh yeah, I think we should do a round of tequila shots first, and then,
Like, you have the best ideas.
I know, right? Gotta love tequila.
The shot glasses are lined up, and Linda and Stacy take theirs, and it's just like bottoms up, and
Mm-hmm.
do the shot.
Yep.
Tori acquires the salt and the lime because standards.
Standards, yes.
Obviously.
At least someone has them.
Yeah.
Ritual.
Usually
Yeah.
not Tori.
I'm summoning a good buzz as well.
I'm manifesting a buzz here.
Oh my god, yes. Love it.
And then, just whatever they want. Amarantha's gonna order a Cosmo.
I think both of them probably get
Cosmo.
like those, just something very fruity,
Yeah.
something sweet that goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Bourbon on the
And get a
rocks.
fishbowl. Because their first
We
drink
get a
is to
fishbowl?
pay for it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on, get the big one.
Not on a weeknight.
It's served in a pylon.
I guess it's like a Wednesday, isn't it? We haven't
Yeah.
gotten very far.
Thursday, actually,
Like Wednesday or Thursday.
We started on a Monday and it's only been 2 days.
3.
Oh God. Who
Well,
knows?
Still the second day. I know because I've been writing a
No,
journal.
yeah, because you on the first day you did the
Yeah.
museum, and then you had the encounter with Officer Morin. Then the next day you went to the bookstore, and then went shopping after that.
And now it's still the same day. So it's Tuesday.
Yep.
Whatever, it's Tipsy Tuesday.
Tipsy
It
Wasted Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday.
is.
Fucked up Friday.
Yeah, fucked up Friday.
Slam
Sauced
Saturday.
up Saturday.
Suffering for your choices Sunday.
Miserable Monday.
Yep, it's no Monday.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Amarantha's just gonna go to the bathroom. What she's gonna do is actually, so this is really stupid, but I want to see if this counts as putting myself in danger. She's actually gonna like cut herself and then like just like on her pulse points, like behind her ears or whatever, just wipe a little bit of blood. Get that good vampire perfume going.
Wow.
I thought this is Thursday.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
I feel like that's
Oh.
by
Yeah.
putting yourself in danger. So go ahead and roll a D6. Yep.
I rolled a 6. So
So you 3 angst.
3 eggs. Yep.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
much angst.
Yeah.
Can
You
be quite angsty.
do you do that and then immediately like come out of the bathroom?
Yep.
Okay.
Just pretend she was straightening, her hair or something.
Yeah. You
Damn.
come out of the bathroom and a couple of people definitely take notice right away.
Mm-hmm.
The eye is like following you.
Mm-hmm.
I think you definitely see someone lick their lips.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So
It's Vlad. No, I'm just kidding.
Vlad's just thirstily following her now.
Oh, he's already gotten himself into the mess.
Where's our angst for getting ourselves in danger? No,
You don't get angst.
That's
No,
not
I'm
what it
pretty sure he
was.
spend all of my angst to get us out of this situation. We're gonna learn a lot. So I think
We're gonna learn
the
so
most
much.
effective way to learn is to get caught.
you're not wrong.
It's true.
We're
You're
gonna
not
find
wrong.
out so much, and then
Yeah.
Vlad is gonna pass out from getting you out of there.
Amazing.
It just gets overtaken
need
by
some
brooding.
brood.
It's like, spent all my angst. I have to stop.
All right. I think Amarantha and Tori and Linda and Stacy are gonna do like a lap then. Or just, like dance or dancing. I don't know. Whatever.
Do a lap.
Do a lap around the club.
Just start running laps.
My brain just immediately said lap dance. I was like, what?
They can run anywhere. We've established this.
I mean,
They strut.
Yeah, you can definitely make your way around the dance floor. Few people try and join in and dance with you if you let them.
Mm-hmm.
they're hot.
If they're hot, yeah.
they're
What
hot.
level of hot are they?
Some of them are mild.
Like a
Mhm.
7.
That's a mild to us. Have
We
you
are
seen the
here
people we
to
live
objectify
with?
everyone.
We're
Some
all
of them
10s.
are mild on the hot scale.
Everyone below a
Um,
9 is not worth their time.
Pretty much.
You see some spicier folks, probably not completely up to snuff, but better.
8s. Solid 8s.
Yes. Yeah.
If you get 2 8s, it's a 16, right?
That is
She's
some
living to
math.
10, so why bother?
That is definitely some math.
Yeah. I'll let Tori scare any away that she deems unfit.
That's everyone.
like anyone creepy has to go.
Yeah. You did bring the riding crop, though. I was joking before, right?
Like, no, you told me like no.
We were supposed to be inconspicuous. This is why I told Vlad we should be inconspicuous.
He dressed very
Look,
inconspicuous.
I don't
think.
need a riding crop to smack somebody.
Get to it, girl.
Improvised weapon.
Max Amaranth on the ass just for fun.
No, she's gonna do emotional damage this time.
Roll an unarmed strike.
Vicious mockery.
What's the DC?
Anyone who is both at an acceptable standard and looking probably vampiric, Tori will send Amaranth this way.
Okay, yeah, there's say probably three people. Two guys and a lady. They'll, get in, dance with you as best you allow. Like,
You guys are doing a worse job than us. You're not getting anything done.
I mean,
I don't think that you understand.
They're playing coy. They're playing a
We're
long
getting
game.
a
Just
lot
wait.
more done than you
Right.
idiots who are getting caught in the
Sure.
basement.
we're getting something done.
We're waiting for the big
Right.
explanation monologue. Just wait for it.
How long would you indulge them, basically?
We're playing it cool, but like indulge them enough and then see if they want to go somewhere more quiet and talk. Me
yes.
and Tori,
I'll you can probably see there's like a little bit of like silent arguing between them, like just giving each other looks
all of them.
because they all want to go, but it's very much like, no, I want her attention, no, I want her attention, and they do not want to
Ooh.
share.
Tori is not chopped liver, y'all.
I don't think they were talking about me.
But
Do you think they're talking about me?
Yeah.
Remains to be seen.
yeah, I think some of the less attractive people, after
Start to
like
get
sort of
scared.
swinging and missing with you, probably gravitate towards Lyndon Stacy, and they, I mean, it's a club night. They don't, as far as right now, don't have any like super duper high standards, so they'll
Perfect.
Go
My
off
plan
and-
is working perfectly.
dance with them.
Yeah.
But if the two of you could realistically herd these three vampiric folks off into either
We can have fun.
upstairs, either to a booth on the main floor or up to stairs.
Up the stairs, I think.
Wait, is it Nadia again?
No.
That would have been very
Aurelian strikes out when Amaranth and Tori hit it out of the park.
Oh my
I
God.
told you she had a type, and it wasn't you.
fair.
It's not awkward vampire pretty boys.
Hey, you're right, but
That's an attack. It's valid, but it's an attack.
I resemble that remark.
But yeah,
Like
you can
probably
get,
second floor. Like
Yeah.
you can
A
get
little
it,
more privacy,
get them upstairs, find an open room
Mm-hmm.
with some nice couches, get inside.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Just
say,
make nice
usually Tori
conversation.
does not make it as far as the second floor because she's just like, it's an exhibitionism night. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's you know.
Amaranth is a little more private.
Okay. So what? All right. So while Amarantha goes upstairs with three people,
No, Tori is gonna go upstairs for this one. I'm just
okay.
saying. Usually, Tori doesn't bother.
Yeah,
not
don't
her
forget
MO.
there were 3 naps.
Tori doesn't
Okay.
normally wear that much clothing anyway, so relatively, it's not really.
What's the point?
We just walk in wherever.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, yeah. The 4 of you can get set up in a room on the 2nd floor. I think one of the guys probably says, "Do you want me to grab something to drink?"
What's there to grab?
She looks at Tori like
Vodka. It's that kind of night.
vodka night. Very good. I'll take another Cosmo. If you want to grab them.
Sure. He slips out the door and shuts behind him.
Just making conversation. Like, what brings you to the Vale tonight?
The veil.
The Vale.
The woman says, "I'm always looking for a good time, you know."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who isn't?
Right. Right. Can I use? I don't know if they know anything. I want to try to get a read on whether they know anything. So just like
Ooh.
kind of talking about like some of like the stuff around town. Like, hey, did you hear? Like a gossipy, valley
Okay.
girl. And did you hear about that?
Yeah, this woman, she like, I mean, yeah, I saw the graffiti on the dean's building. It was
What's that about?
kind of ridiculous.
Right.
I'm being honest. I think they still haven't
Right.
managed to clean it all off.
They were using the wrong cleaner. Tori.
Well,
Honestly, it seemed like kind of performative.
It did a little bit.
I mean, yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Well,
Yeah. I just
cover the
wondered if
quad
you
and
knew any-
flyers,
of the-
apparently.
Well, yeah, and the flyers. Sounds like there's some drama going on campus. Do you go to school here?
Yeah, I'll be finishing up soon. I've got like a year left.
Medical profession?
No,
No.
I don't need to go to school for like a billion years.
Right. I hear that. What are you going to school for then?
Pre-vet.
Hmm.
Oh.
Is it fun?
Interesting. Love animals.
Yeah, they are pretty sweet when they want to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How often would I have seen this woman here? Like, is she a regular? Is she?
Probably a semi-regular.
Yeah.
Probably seen her a couple
On
times.
Tuesday
yeah.
nights when there's meetings?
Well, I don't know if you know about the meeting.
No, I know. I'm just.
I mean, I'm probably seen her on other days too.
Mhm, mhm.
Depends.
So yeah, just making small talk, whatever. Trying to like dance around like, the subjects of like what's going on in the town, but like also just being kind of just like blasé about it too.
So, are you trying to uncover a secret or lie?
Yes, I am. That's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
I'd like to uncover a secret, please.
Would you like to spend 1 angst or 3?
How many consequences do we want in one night?
They got us somewhere. I'm happy with my decision.
For now, until you
We-
end up in silver chains.
We might be
Oh,
racking up more
no.
consequences than we can handle.
I think that we should
What a
manage the
shame.
consequences we have. So I will spend enough to not get a consequence.
Okay, so 3 angst.
3 angst. Okay. Yep.
And what sort of information are you trying to get?
Anything about the anarchists, particularly, and then like anything about like what's going on with the graffiti, just getting any type of like indicators of like if they know what's behind that, if it's, you know.
Okay. As you're talking, and this woman kind of like keeps scooting closer to you.
Oh yeah.
Wiggling.
Wiggling. Probably like brushes your hair behind your ear a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good move.
Says, I mean, I don't know who thought the graffiti would be a good idea, but those some people are pretty upset and littered the campus with flyers. I think they're gonna protest or something.
Oh yeah. When's that gonna happen?
I don't really know. I haven't really kept up with it.
What are they protesting?
Something on campus.
Something with the dean.
Him directly, or something that he'd have power over changing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Say that other guy probably returns with the drinks at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Gives Tori some vodka. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably sits down next to Tori.
Mm-hmm.
Tori's fine with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then it's probably just. So the secret that she got is that there's a protest coming.
So just gonna have some nice little fun times in the.
Yep.
There.
Absolutely.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Does the campus see a lot of protests in general, or is this like a weird sort of like, would a protest be surprising?
Well, it's 2022. So
There's
protests every other week. But mostly it's about
Definitely-
taking women's rights, not.
There's
Vampire
definitely
drama.
been protests before, and sometimes too, people will often like throw around the word protest when it's just like the students organizing to try and have their voices be heard by the dean or other faculty members. If they are like, we want to change so and so or whatever. So it's not unheard of.
It's like weekly, bi-weekly.
Mhm.
But a vampire protest.
Less
I mean,
usual.
Most of
Yeah,
campus wouldn't.
this protest
differentiate.
specifically happens after the sun goes down, and that's
Yeah.
pretty
You have to sit
I
in.
mean, like,
We got
candlelight
torches.
vigils are a thing.
Mhm. And pitchforks. It's really weird.
Look, we've all lit a building on fire as an act of political speech at some point or another.
That's how you exercise free speech.
Sure.
That is one way to do it.
It's worked
That-
for me.
Does draw attention.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's how you get shit done. Arson.
I really feel like Tori and Vlad should have met like 600 years ago.
Yeah.
They would have gotten along a lot better.
Yeah, no, really, like
Yes.
half
Tori's list is
the-
just like
of Europe would have
arson,
died.
assault, murder,
Murder, mass murder.
mass murder.
Step one, pillage.
Yeah.
Step two, loot the corpses.
defacing public
She
shop
had a
property.
lot less regard for life back then.
But yeah, do you have any other questions at this point, or just happy to indulge?
I'm gonna ask a little bit about he's like pretty creepy. Like, have you ever met him?
No.
Weird vibes.
Yeah.
Early as
No.
Super creeper vibes.
But I mean, I've seen him because like all the the mass email newsletters or
Yeah.
whatever that he sends out, and then like the new student orientation stuff and graduation. So like I've seen him, but
But like he's the dean. He's like not around.
yeah,
Honestly, that's probably a good thing.
Probably.
Mhm.
Weird vibes.
probably just drag everything down. honestly.
Absolutely.
So stuffy.
That's what
But like,
authority
aren't all
does.
college deans like that?
I don't know.
Like-
I've only met a few.
A few. How many colleges? Did you change schools or something?
Oh no, I went to boarding school, so they had a team.
Oh, ew.
She stops touching.
Oh
you.
God, you're rich.
Ugh.
I mean, like, I've only been to this one, but it seems like that kind of like position of power doesn't really attract the kind of people who are,
Care about
I
the
don't know.
community.
Good.
that's one way. I was going to
Yeah.
say, not
Have an
good
invested interest in the well-being of the people they are leading.
mostly it's about money, power.
Right.
Yeah.
Ego, fragile ego.
Dick measuring.
Dick measuring. You
Yeah.
have to measure. I'm really.
That's one way to put it, I suppose.
Mhm.
Or just drinks her
Mhm.
vodka, like what?
Oh, well. I mean,
Anyways,
another year and a half, and then I don't have to deal with them anymore.
fair.
Yeah.
You got plans after this?
Do my time in vet school, and then I don't know. Can't really. I would say rule the world, but I don't know if I can really rule the world as a vet.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Find the right rich person with the weirdest animals.
That's true.
Looks at Amarantha.
I could, maybe I could get on as like taking care of the queen's corgis or whatever, because I hear they're supposed to live super duper long.
Or
You know?
the swans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the swans. There's probably like some weird
Weird
schools off in like
swans.
Europe or something that have like
Ooh, have you
a
been
bunch
to
of
Europe?
like on-campus animals or something. I don't know. Horses. They probably have like a bunch of schools that have horse riding that need
Mhm.
horse
Mhm.
vets.
Absolutely.
Well,
I'd like to rule the world too. But I'm rooting for you. I think that we
We'll
could
be
use a vet in power.
Animals are superior to human beings. So
Yeah. Humans are kind of trash. I don't know if you know that.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Especially the ones in power, but I suppose that's anywhere you see a hierarchical structure.
Which is pretty much everywhere, yeah.
Basically.
well, if there's a protest, I'll have to make sure to
Absolutely.
plan my routes
Love it.
accordingly.
Love a good riot.
Riots and protests are different. Like, I
If
mean,
you do it right, your protest turns into a riot.
I don't carry bricks around all the time.
All the time.
Just a
only
can of soup.
sometimes.
Just a can of soup to feed my family.
You just have one specific purse that has a brick in it. And sometimes you just got to take the brick purse. And then it's got extra power because you have the handles to swing it around.
It's
Yeah.
Tori's international relations textbook.
There you go.
Yep.
Aw.
So yeah, I think that's just it. And then
Yeah.
probably indulging,
Okay. Before we go pick up with Aurelio and Vladimir, I think we'll take a quick break.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm gonna make you wait for it a little bit.
Oh, you gotta wait
We're
for
gonna
it.
So it's not that
He's
long,
just
like
very good
10
at that.
minutes. It's not that long.
Yeah.
So we will be right back.
I was told it was urgent. Come see me tonight. In the circle we're flirting and we dance for hours. She knew that she had me, but I didn't realize I'm sleeping with a vampire. Got lost in the city when we drove through the night. Stopped by in an alley and she kissed me while she knew that she had me, but I didn't see it now. with a vampire. She knew I was waiting through months and pain. The one day she texted me at 12 a.m. I knew that she had me, and I started to see that I've been hooked up by a vampire. She said I'm sorry, I left you behind. And I know it sounds funny that it was enough. Checked in at a hotel, and I already knew this time I'm sleeping with a vampire. When morning has come, I know. It sneaks up on me again, you know. I know. It sneaks up on me again, you know. I know. It sneaks up on me again, you know. I know. The more I see it, it can't be denied.
You are all going to the local community college. Can I call you Vladdy? No, you do not.
No.
Absolutely not. Close up on the shoes with like the dramatic steps, and then we zoom out and up and get the full look, and then there are people as like he's going in the other direction, and the people behind him just turn and are like,
Sounds like somebody had a breakup over the weekend and psycho ex-boyfriend is on the loose.
both of at that, like these two girls lean in and they're just like, oh my gosh, you think someone was dating a professor? It says, I will take back what is mine. And next to it is a drawing of a skull and crossbones. There was some maybe sort of robbery at the Real Pirates Salem Museum.
I also don't know. I don't know how to play this game.
Me neither.
Breaking and entering selfie.
One with both of them squatting next to the unconscious security guard. Hey, you can totally look this guy up.
I've connected the two dots.
I mean, when in doubt, just grab a candlestick and bash somebody over the head.
Forget about those for an hour.
Let's do this.
Hey, we're back.
So, yeah. Vlad and Aurelio, you have
Oh
been
no.
F in chat to pay respect.
Abducted.
strong-armed down the stairs into the basement of the Red Veil. And as you get down there, yeah, it's definitely an open space. There's quite a few people down here. Vampires. Quite a lot of vampires.
All vampires?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking around, you see kind of like a lot of them are just kind of standing around, leaning against the walls and stuff. A few of them are kind of like squatting or sitting cross-legged on the floor. There's like a group of 4 who are congregated on a couch. And you also see among this group a child, a little girl wearing like a lavender colored dress and a little beret and holding a teddy bear, and she's like kind of sitting on a chair and her swinging her legs back and forth. She, as you're kind of brought down here, kind of looks over at you and cocks her head to the side, but
She's in charge.
the people
She's the regent.
The next
she's
regent,
the
yes.
actual
No,
regent.
current.
Um,
Yeah. She is
That's
the
why
regent.
she's so. That's why it's so creepy.
Creepy
Love
little
it.
girl. Hmm.
Yep.
The people on the couch look up as this man who's brought you down here clears his throat and says, Zero, we have some visitors. And
We come in peace.
No, we don't.
This long intro.
Don't say that.
We come in violence.
and
Pretty sure this is gonna end in violence.
this
Vlad's
Father,
already
I
looking
crave
for shit to
violence.
break.
a lot of the conversation just kind of stops as all these people look over, and this younger looking man stands up. He's wearing like ripped jeans and a flannel and has like a jean vest on,
Oh gosh.
like a black jean vest, and stands up and he a chest,
Venom to
a black
threaten
chest.
A jest.
here.
A jest.
a black chest.
Oh.
And he stands up and approaches and narrows his eyes at the two of you and says, some new faces. What brings you down here?
Does he have a man bun?
He does not.
We overheard something about a meeting, and there has been a lot of odd things going around. We would like to be more informed as members of the community.
Well,
Vlad.
suppose that depends what side of the community you're on.
I don't know enough to take sides right now.
Then why should we so casually let you into our meeting?
Think
We were
Viran-
brought down here.
the side that Viran is the status quo is obviously not working anymore. So we are looking for whatever the new system is that will work.
Big brain.
Ooh, look at Aurelio with his big brain energy. Ooh.
He's not just a pretty face.
Are you
Brain
kidding?
power is stored in the cravat.
All right.
He's-
Good thing you brought it tonight.
Yeah.
We're both empowered by the cravats.
It's like bardic
Cravat of
inspiration.
intelligence.
+6 to intelligence rolls.
The real power was the cravat all
All
along.
along.
The cravats we made along the way.
Yeah, the cravats we gathered along the way.
Yeah.
So you're dissatisfied with how things are.
I
I
mean,
think
clearly,
many people
yes.
Dissatisfied enough to fight back?
Yes.
Or just watch from the sidelines?
If there's a way to fight back that would give us the advantage, then yes, I think so.
The advantage is numbers and smarts.
Yes. Typically, I think if there's something we can do without playing our whole hand, fighting seems to be playing the whole hand. So my inclination would be to take whatever steps we can that don't involve revealing too much to start.
Interesting.
Aurelio's hot.
suddenly.
Amaranth just has a confidence kink.
I mean, hey.
Yes. 100% that.
The best part is she'll never believe that this happened.
No, I know.
You you hear a small voice say, "I like them, Zero." And then this little girl has just popped up at his side, holding her teddy bear. He looks down at her and shrugs and says, "All right, you can listen." And I suppose make your decision then.
Do I recognize this little girl? trying to find the oldest vamp in the room is what I'm looking
The
for.
little girl.
Probably.
She's the
She's a
dean.
thousand. She's the original vampire.
She's the sire.
Yes.
I'd say probably not.
Okay.
I don't think there would have been previously a reasonable moment where your paths might have crossed.
Where
Okay.
you ever cared about little girls.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the vote of confidence. What is your name?
I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'm Aurelio.
She does like a little curtsy and looks up at Vlad. What about you?
He will bow back and say Vladimir.
Aurelio does like a deep flourishy bow.
She's gonna curtsy, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Just-
she hides.
He does a normal bow.
Aurelio's like big flourishing. She kind of hides her mouth behind her teddy bear and giggles a little bit.
Oh,
Yes.
she's really leaning into it. I love it.
Finally, someone who's on my level.
Yeah.
The sense of drama and creepiness I respect.
Please.
Yes.
Someone who likes to have fun.
Oh my god.
But she the man who walked you down here, his hands fall away from your shoulders and he takes a step back. He doesn't like move away, but he's not holding you in place anymore. And smooth out the wrinkles.
Get your hands off my cravat.
Oh my god.
Touching your cravat.
No touching the cravat.
Fluffs it up a little bit.
Yes.
Elizabeth goes back and sits in her chair. And this man who had previously been addressed as Zero paces back and around a little bit, kind of taking in the room. And he says, well, we are deeply unsatisfied with the older generation that is trying to keep a stranglehold on how we're supposed to live our lives. We want to change that. And if you feel the same, you can join our efforts. We'd like to unseat the regent.
Is he speaking directly to us or just sort of to the crowd?
A bit of both. Kind of like, you get the sense that everyone who is here knows this already. So he's trying to give a bit of information to the two of you without being too frank.
Okay.
As he's walking around, on the back of the jest, the black jest,
Go on.
you see an anarchy symbol.
The Fanes. Oh, tacky.
His name is
Very
Zero, so I feel like he's got several levels of
He doesn't say
tacky
that
going
out
on.
loud. But yeah.
Tacky.
He's wearing a jest.
Vladimir,
his name
I
is
think you
Zero,
should
and
play
he's-
it cool.
Down.
He probably has like a slight emo cut, if we're being honest.
Oh,
Like,
damn it.
Yes.
God
Like-
damn it.
Teenage
Wait.
early
look.
2000s Pete Wentz.
Oh yeah.
Our Lord and Savior Gerard Way.
How ripped are his jeans? Like, are they more holes than jeans?
Tory.
Or-
They're Tory
They're
levels of
not.
ripped.
They're not Tory levels of rips. They do have quite a few rips. It's more than just the knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because I've fully seen jeans, and it's like those are barely attached. it's a look.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
is a
So I guess my question is he like continuing or is he looking for answers from us right now?
He would turn and look at the two of you and say, is that something you'd like to be involved in, or no?
Yes. I mean, I've had an encounter just lately with a vampire who could not mind his own business and insisted that we should lurk in the shadows and not interact with anyone. And what's the point of that?
What exactly kind of change are you looking to bring about? What are your 5 talking points?
What's your platform?
Yeah.
Campaign promises.
Are they smart goals?
How,
Where's your funding coming
how
from?
do I know that you're not just the next new ruler?
We think that everyone should be able to dictate how they live their lives. No.
Well, if everyone is a dictator, then no one. I might want to look at different verbiage in there. The dictating is not.
Big brain moment is gone.
He spent all his angst
Just
on
saying,
that one.
you could use a campaign speechwriter. I'd be happy to help, but
In simpler terms,
Mhm.
there would be no regents. There would be no local lords establishing how we should live our lives. We would be able to
regents.
freely live among the human populace, pursue our own interests, and if anyone decides to try and reap destruction or cause too much danger, too much harm, collectively have a way to handle those situations.
is that any different from how the regent currently runs things?
Well, we wouldn't necessarily be forced to hide in the shadows or do everything in our power to keep our existence secret.
So we're talking a full-on PR campaign with everyone, the humans, all knowing that vampires exist.
How do you expect this to integrate into the rest of society? This small town suddenly announces that there's vampires. Other towns, other regions. What about that?
Well, perhaps the announcement could come at a later point, but Salem is a small town, be good testing ground to see how we can operate without an acting regent.
And are you from Salem or are you from elsewhere? How long have you been here?
Well, several decades, I'd say.
So a recent transplant. Just because it sounds like you're coming in here to make this sort of an experiment or a testing ground, making us, the vampires who live here, your guinea pigs.
It sounds very unstable.
It does sound like a powder keg.
And the people displeased and suffering at the hands of the current regent isn't?
No, absolutely. But I think I'm a little mistrustful of someone coming into a volatile situation and seeking to seize power. So I'm just trying to figure out how you're not doing that.
Well, I don't want to be a regent. I don't want to be the one everyone has to listen to.
Okay.
I want to be able to freely live my life without being forced to comply to some archaic laws that were established thousands of years ago.
Do you know why these laws were established?
I suspect fear.
Mm.
Some sense of
Self-preservation.
superiority. But it's a new era. Things change. People become more understanding. I mean, we've seen that in the past several years with human issues, women, people of color gaining rights. the queer community gaining rights, the world changes.
Yes, but
If you're happy living in secret, then the door's there. You can leave.
No, I'm very
just-
interested. Just
very interested in how you plan to make this all work. I've seen people like yourself before, Zero, who have big ideas and very good intentions, but vampires inherently, they're not like women or queer people. We feed on other people, and it's an inherently selfish existence. And to try and integrate that, only understanding only goes so far and only for so long. How do you plan to overcome that?
Well, I think the Red Veil is a pretty good example. How many people come here each week and we don't have a dead body turn up every morning? There aren't piles of corpses around. Frankly, I'd say some of the people, some of the mortals here are willing. You're always gonna get that era.
Yes, and then okay. I find that mortals only are willing to give so much before they want to cross over.
I suppose that'd be their choice. There's also been scientific advancements, a way to live that doesn't require human blood.
That is good progress, yeah. You plan to rely pretty heavily on this in order to make the society work?
I think cooperation and understanding is necessary and will be a large component of our potential success.
I think your mind's in the right place, and I don't disagree with anything you're saying. And I hope it works out better than all of the last ones I've seen.
I think the tricky thing about anarchy is it sort of inherently defies collective control. So I think that is the aspect that we're maybe going to struggle with here.
Indeed.
Well, I also think it depends on how stringent your aspect or idea of control is. Because there's a difference between establishing a social contract and understanding and having a set of laws that you want to use to maintain an iron grip on a group of people and how they behave.
And would you say that the most vampires that you have met are particularly well versed in social contracts and obeying them?
How many instances of mass vampire feedings are in the history books? How many have you heard of? How many have been reported?
Bloody Sunday.
Vlad's not going to input on this one.
Jack the Ripper, Bloody Sunday. Pretty much any human instance of mass uprising, upheaval, and rioting was also involved a number of vampires. Opportunistic, but you know, it's easier to get away with things in times of upheaval.
They don't tend to get reported as vampire insects.
God knows.
Underground vampire
Aren't
newspapers.
humans capable of the same things?
Well, certainly, yes. But typically human society does have more in the way of strict rules, laws, or regulations. Anarchy doesn't seem to get very far for them. So, I'm just curious how it would all play out.
Except for France.
Revolutionary sounds so fun in the beginning.
And the guillotines come out, and it's less fun, usually. Depends who you are, I guess, but
It's probably fun for the people pulling the lever.
perhaps. And that's you then. You want to be the one pulling the lever.
Yes, people will have to die, you know.
Will they?
They're
Well,
not going to just step down.
in a completely anarchic society, I don't suppose you have any way of like rehabilitating criminals or people who commit these go against your rules. What are you going to do with them?
I think we can probably think of something.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, no, I don't mean to say that I'm disinterested. I certainly don't particularly care for the old ways. And that's the truth. But I am just a little apprehensive about the, like, anarchy sounds all well and good on paper, but in practice, pretty messy. So that's my concern.
Your concern is noted.
Well, you didn't come here tonight to just talk to us. What else is to be discussed?
Yes, what's on the meeting agenda?
Are there minutes?
Well,
I could take meeting minutes. I'd be happy to help.
you want to be privy to that. Might require you to choose a side. Do you want to be part of our movement, or would you rather just see what comes of it and choose the safe route, so to speak?
What is required if we join?
Blood sacrifice.
What are the membership
That would be
fees like?
tricky.
Yeah, what are the
Mainly-
requirements?
Assistance and backing.
Backing how?
Support our efforts in a way that is feasible for your abilities.
Can I lean down and speak to Elizabeth for a moment? I'm just like, Elizabeth.
She's over on a chair. So you can
just
like
scoot
scoot
over.
over to
Yeah.
Elizabeth and be like, hey.
Elizabeth, you seem like you're very on the level. What do you think of all of this?
Well, I don't like the elders.
No, me neither. They're bad.
But I think this right now is the best way to mess with the established ways. I don't know if it'll be a perfect solution, but it could be a start.
That's true. Any new system is a bit messy in its infancy. I mean, look at democracy. That
Oh yeah, it's not aged well.
no, you're very wise, Elizabeth.
I know.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe it's worth giving it a shot and seeing it through.
I mean, I think the most important thing, even if whatever they try in the beginning doesn't work out how they hoped, if they're willing to be flexible and change their approach in the future, we're trying to usher in a new era, and with that there's going to be mistakes, and we just have to try and fix them.
Do you think, just
There is the
between
next
you and me,
revolution.
do you think that Zero and like these people, do you think they are the kind that would take criticism or take direction? Like, would they be flexible enough to change?
think so. Maybe not. Zero might not be willing to change his haircut, but that's a personal choice.
It does seem a bit modern, though.
He doesn't wear as much eyeliner as he used to.
Well, that's evidence of change already. That's very reassuring. Good. Well, thank you. I appreciate your insight. That's very good. I just like turn and give Vlad a thumbs up, like, yeah.
Join the gang.
This is good. Yeah, let's join a cult, actually.
Oh,
I
dear.
haven't joined,
They
I
have
haven't joined the
jackets.
cult in like 3 decades, so this is good timing.
It's been a while.
Every 3 decades, you need a new
It's
cult.
been a while.
Cults are back in style every
Why
30
not?
years.
It's all cyclical, you know? Time for a good
It's an
cult.
MLM now. It's not a cult.
Gotta get it on the ground floor. Trust me.
Get those jackets, all right?
Jackets are not the jackets. Jackets are out.
It's
Jests are in.
Jess.
Jess.
Not
Yes,
wearing
okay.
a jest.
Just in cravats. You can
Just
bring in
in
cravats
cravats.
to them.
But only
We're
at
gonna
the
make
same
it cravats.
Jest or no jest?
Oh, wait,
No.
no.
Jean cravat.
Yeah, I was gonna say a dravat.
Mhm.
Dravat. Dravats are in.
Just picturing how that would even work.
Not pleasant, I imagine.
All about
No.
mixed
So
media.
chafy. Yeah.
Jean corduroy cravats.
Oh,
It's a
no.
line it. Yeah.
Mixed
It's
media.
got like little rivets on the ends.
Yeah. Spikes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
There's like some
Bedazzle it.
artistic
Bedazzle.
distressing throughout.
Bedazzle the
Acid
cravat.
wash.
Yes.
Truly horrifying.
No, we've gone too far.
Truly
Yeah.
way too far.
Yep.
If these are the
That's
tools
the
of the
line right
revolution, I
there.
don't support it.
No, thank you.
All right. Well, what is this protest that's coming up, and what can we do to be a part of it?
Well, we are planning a protest at the school in a few weeks. Seeking, using the guise of campus reform from Dean Browndoe,
Mm.
when in reality we're seeking a new operational structure for our community within Salem.
Hmm.
No, that sounds like a plan. We'll be there.
Does anyone know the dean?
On a personal level, we've had, I think a few of us have had interactions on some level, but if you're asking if he's any of our sire, no.
No. I'm asking if anyone has been able to speak to him directly about all this, or are we just starting with a protest?
No, we're not starting with a protest. We've had some attempts at conversation, but
Mm.
they've not been very productive, as is expected.
Okay.
Any other questions, or
I'm guessing
otherwise?
you are leading these sorts of conversations and protests and organizations.
Myself and a few others, and he gestures to the other 3 people who were sitting on the couch that he was on when you first arrived.
So your group was behind the flyers about the anarchy society, contradiction though it may be, but were you responsible for the graffiti on Dean's building, or no?
We had nothing to do with the graffiti.
Okay.
Are you sure nobody in your group had anything to do with the graffiti?
I'm sure.
Look for man buns.
Hmm.
I roll a perception check to look for man buns.
Where are the man buns?
There is a man bun, but it's someone with blonde hair.
No. It's not right.
It's not the right man bun.
Yeah.
No, the right man bun.
Right
you
style,
said.
wrong color.
You gotta find the
We
right man
create a
bun,
classifying
you know?
system of man buns.
Yeah.
Figure out the right target.
All right. Well, is there a way that we should get in touch with you if we need to, or just wait for the protest?
Unless we'll call you.
This is the basement here is a typical meeting point.
All right.
At least one of us is here frequently if you need to get a message around. Otherwise, if you can do it discreetly on campus, not against being approached, but
Sure.
if you're worried about eyes,
Very discreet.
if you're worried about
Very
eyes on
discreet.
campus, then it's best to avoid that.
We're very discreet, so.
The great
Well,
words of
you,
Michael von
considering you were caught following a few of our members, I wouldn't say so.
That was totally on purpose.
We intended to be caught, so you see.
I
It's all a
believe
play,
this.
though.
Sure. Any other questions?
Think so. No, you've been very forthcoming, so thank you. We appreciate your time.
If the graffiti has nothing to do with your group, is it a person that you know of that seems like you share similar views, according to what was written there? Have you not contacted these people?
Are you interested in contacting them?
Yes.
For what reason?
If they share similar views to you, I feel like it is good to make connections where they are.
Perhaps. The person responsible for the graffiti is not one of ours. But we know who it is.
You don't wish to tell me.
I know that they have their own reasons and can be suspicious of people.
Mm.
I cannot guarantee anything, but I can attempt to see if they'd be willing to meet with you.
Ooh.
That would be appreciated.
Okay. Is it just the two of you?
Yes.
Just us and nobody else. No.
That's all that's here right now.
Is it just the two of you
Oh.
interested in these things? Investigating, pursuing
As
these
far as I
things?
know.
We do also have my
Ooh.
my flatmate Mikhail might be interested. He isn't here just yet, but
We lost him somewhere along the way.
He just disappeared.
perhaps
You're
later in the
recognized him by the
evening.
chartreuse.
Yeah.
He forgot his chartreuse socks.
Had to go back. Haven't
And then-
seen him since.
Yeah.
Second guest leaving the sweater behind, just had to go back for the sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
had
they
to
get
have
cold? What if they get
That's-
cold?
Over there.
Perhaps later in the evening, I could make an introduction between him and you.
Sure. If he's going to be involved with your future endeavors, that would probably be best.
Yes, yes. Nope, that sounds good.
Okay. You're welcome to stay down here if you'd like, or can return to whatever you were doing before.
We weren't doing anything.
Which I presume
No
is
pressure.
sneaking around very badly.
They were just trying to think about how they could get out of this situation the absolute fastest.
That's what
Yes.
Vlad was thinking about.
Get me the fuck out of this
outta
place.
I hate it here. I hate everybody here.
I hate this. I hate everything. I hate everyone.
Let me go back to not talking to
Cannot
people for another
deal.
century.
Too much. Just
This is enough.
Way too much.
socializing for
smile
a
and nod
century.
and
I
then
need
Yes.
just jaunt
Solitude.
off to the middle of Canada and does not emerge from
Solitude,
the
please.
wilderness for like
Mhm.
200 years.
Yep.
Exit
Winnipeg.
left, pursued by an amarantha.
But do the two of you make your exit?
Can we do
What
a
are we
quick
gonna do? Are we gonna,
survey?
talk more? Like I'm
Yeah.
kind of interested in that.
Yeah.
Way more than anything that's going on upstairs.
All right, yeah. I mean, if you want to stick around, you can.
Do a quick survey of the room and just kind of wander, see if we can overhear any conversations.
A lot of it just seems now is just moving on to more logistics wise for the protest and how they're going to sort of handle that.
Okay.
I think if you're just kind of like mingling and wandering around, at some point Elizabeth pops up and is just like walking along next to you, like looking up at you.
Yes.
Vlad's gonna
Watching.
sit in a chair and listen.
Okay.
Not gonna talk to him.
Okay.
Teddy bears acquired
Probably-
a cravat.
Probably more than once as you're like looking around, overhearing these conversations, your eyes land on Elizabeth and she's just staring at you.
Well, Elizabeth, I am.
Everyone talk to her. Yeah, like if
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
if she's like making eye contact and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, how long have you been here?
Part of this, do you mean as part of this group?
No, I'm in Salem.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
I think around 150 years.
Mhm. Were you born here?
No,
Where were you born?
I was born over in Ireland.
It's a beautiful place. Have you been since you're a child? Very small, of course.
I've been back a couple times, but I have to make sure I have someone with me so it doesn't look too weird.
Hmm.
Your family is gone?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a new family now.
Sometimes
what
the
brought-
family. Oh, sometimes the family you choose is the one that stands by you.
And they don't die as easily.
That too.
Is Zero your family?
Sort of, I guess. It's kind of like a brother.
Hmm.
Big brother.
Do you have any other siblings?
Maybe a few other people here, but everyone kind of has their own things they do.
And what is it that you do?
Not a lot, considering shouldn't attract too much attention.
Hmm.
As spend a lot of the time in the library.
It must be difficult.
Only during school hours. People ask a lot of questions then.
I'd imagine so.
Summer's fun. I can go anywhere and people won't. As long as I have someone with me, they won't be too suspicious.
Mhm.
Well, if you ever need someone to just tag along so it doesn't look so suspicious, give us a shout. We'd be happy to go.
Really?
Or I shouldn't volunteer people who aren't me. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Okay.
Yes, it'd be good to get to know you better, Elizabeth.
I think so too.
All right, Aurelia, we should probably find the girls before they get themselves in too much trouble.
Probably, yes.
My middle name.
Toriable.
Horrible.
Elizabeth, we could find you here if we need to meet with you again?
Most of the time.
Do you have a phone?
I'm
Wish.
sure you're gonna give a little girl your number, but not Amarantha.
Betrayal.
You never asked.
She did ask, and you said we don't need it. We can eat in the quad.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
This is a character assassination.
We all
That's a goner now. Goner.
accompany her. You
If
gotta be able to make contact with her.
you can reach me at this number, and then she like has a little crossbody purse and pulls out this little like spiral notebook and a little pen, scribbles out a phone number and tears the page off and hands it, like holds it up to you.
Thank you.
And what is your bear's name?
I wanted to ask that, but it was so out of character. I wasn't.
Yeah, well,
The most important question I need to know.
Yes. Thank you, Aurelia.
Yeah.
This is why I need you.
to be the sweet cinnamon roll while you brood.
His name's Gary.
Gary is a good name for a bear. Very trustworthy. Good choice.
It's not too complicated.
I
I mean, technically, he's Gary the Third.
the third of his name. Very good. Well, I'm sure he lives up to the lineage very admirably. What? Admirably.
Admirably.
What?
Aurelia's had a little too much.
Yeah, he's just a little soft.
That whiskey sour is really hitting.
Vampires are trashed. Humans,
Yeah.
just fine.
On a liquid diet, really hard not to get drunk really fast.
So, do
Yep.
vampires get drunk when they drink the blood of people who are already intoxicated? Because
I think
blood has levels.
absolutely.
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 It takes
I
a
love
lot. But
That's why a bar works, I suppose.
it's only like
Yeah.
3%. You gotta drink a lot of it. But
Yeah. Good. Well, we appreciate your candor and all of your help. So thank you.
Sure. Are you going to make your exit?
I think so.
All right. You can head back upstairs. What have Tori and Amaranth been getting up to, or just?
After our liaison,
Ah.
information gathering.
Okay.
Oh, really?
After that, I assumed that we'd like go back downstairs.
We found
Amaranth
that
is
there's a
gonna go to the
protest. Oh
bathroom
yeah, we're gonna
and,
be a
like
part
wipe
of it.
off the blood that she put on herself.
Okay.
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay.
You can head back downstairs.
And
And
just dance and drink with Linda and Stacy,
Okay.
unless they're already hooking up with people.
they've pretty much been keeping to the dance floor, but I'd say that probably because the bathrooms and the stairs are all kind of there together. So as you're coming out of the bathroom after cleaning up a little bit, Vlad and Aurelio are making their way up the stairs. So you can either interact or just give a little and be on your way.
That was a curt nod. What is happening? What is happening?
Captain, no!
What is that cat
Is it okay? Oh my god.
Okay. It's been a while since he's tried that on camera. He's fine. He's got the zooms at the moment. So every time I look off screen, it's because I hear a weird sound, and it's
Need to
it's
make
him
sure
running
nothing's
into
broken.
things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Sometimes when he gets the zooms, he will just face plant into the balcony doors. He'll run and then he won't stop in time, and I'm just like, you're kind of an idiot, aren't you?
Why are you like this?
Like I love him, but he's very
Embarrassing
dumb.
me.
That's so
So dumb.
Cutie.
Adorable, though.
Dumb and lovable. Just like our
Sorry about
vampire voice.
Yes.
Okay. But
Yes.
Are you-
I'm gonna wait to see if Vlad and Aurelio approach us. Like,
We haven't actually seen them tonight, have we?
no.
not since you got here, no.
I assumed they chickened out and ditched, so I
Absolutely
don't react to seeing them, but like on the inside, I'm like, where have these guys been?
Noting where they come from.
not.
Really, how much do we want to tell them?
Well, Mikhail and I have been so careful about not revealing that we're vampires.
So discreet.
Aurelia,
So discreet.
So discreet.
I really
Truly
hate to
so
be the-
discreet.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I think that they might have caught on by now. It's
What?
been-
How could they
well, they live
possibly
with
know?
you, and they're very clever.
How could they
It's not that
possibly have
you're
figured
bad
it
at-
out?
Faking it. It's just that they're very smart.
But we told them that the blood bags in the fridge were cran apple juice. How could they have possibly guessed?
It's so believable.
How could they have guessed?
Oh my god.
Modern humans are very, very smart, They just catch on like that.
That's so awkward. Now how am I supposed to interact with them?
Well, you don't have to tell them anything if you don't want to. You can keep going along, but I feel like I should tell you.
I guess it is a relief to be able to drop the charade now. It's truly
There's
a
a lot
weight
of
off my
charades.
shoulders. Yeah. A weight off my shoulders. I can stop pretending, stop guarding my steps. So
And that's what this whole revolution's about, is it not?
yeah, I like covertly like lowering my voice, but like I don't know about this whole anarchy thing. But I mean,
It's not
bet-
going to work out, but
it's not going to work out. It's better to be in the loop and be able to try and steer them away from total implosion, I think. So at least if we are in the loop, then we know what they're doing. If we're out of the loop, then we're just caught in the crossfire.
I agree.
But it wouldn't be the first time that a bunch of vampires got it in their head that they should just stop obeying any sort of rules or guidelines and just go totally unhinged.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We shall see.
Amarantha and Tori have already made their way to the bar. Another
More
round of
tequila
shots
shots.
for us. please.
Yeah.
We're gonna go meet with them.
Yes, we may as well. We got some good information, so now we can celebrate. We'll all do some shots.
Oh,
Shots,
okay.
shots.
Yes, let's get Aurelio wasted.
Oh my god, I need this in my
Aurelio,
life.
All right.
drunk.
Okay.
I'll go
Drunk
ask Tori. I'll be like,
Aurelio.
well, what are you drinking? I will have 2.
As they
And
pop
Miranda
up,
orders him 3.
as they pop up and say that, I think that's where we'll pick up next week because we're running short on time.
I know.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh, man.
But that was
Here.
very good.
I
Lot
have to
progress.
remember this. Yes.
So much progress.
God,
Just
so
silly
many
shopping this time.
information.
Are you happy, Charlie? Did we do good?
You did good. I'm excited.
Yay.
Maybe soon you will get to meet the mysterious person behind the graffiti.
I'm working on it.
Ooh. Hell yeah,
That's
hell
his end
Hell yeah.
game. Seduce Bellamy.
Bellamy, no.
He cares more about Maria Hallett.
Yep.
Charlie's got me down.
But yeah, so that is it for this session. On Thursday, there will be another episode of 1904 when this goes up. So tune in for that. Give us your blood drive credits if you want dragons.
We're thirsty.
I want dragons.
That's
dragons,
only
dragons.
It's
that
almost that time of year.
challenge is only running for 30 days. So if you don't get them in, you don't get your
Gotta
dragons.
Turn those credits in.
Yeah. So I think that about does it. Thank you for joining us. I'm trying to frantically remember if I have anything else to say. Join our Discord. Subscribe.
We'll talk to you.
Smash that
YouTube
subscribe
and the
button.
Twitter or
Smash
Twitch.
that
And
subscribe
follow us
button.
on Twitter and Instagram.
All the
Click the
things.
bell for notifications.
All
Wait,
the
what?
things. If you're on YouTube, yes.
Yes.
So anyway, bye-bye.
Bye.